You mentioned earlier all of these amazing leaders that are drawn to you based on the work you've put out and how you've helped so many people, whether it's in sports or it's in business. You've worked in all different industries for many years. John, when you think about the Sean McVays and Brian Dabolls and the leaders of these corporations, and you distill down the commonalities they have of those leaders who have sustained excellence over an extended period of time, what are the few things that they all seem to have in common?
Well, one, I want to say those relationships I have, I want people to know the reason why you have those relationships is because I've been walking with them and I did it in a way that I wasn't asking for anything. I was giving and serving. So I want people to know, first and foremost, how do you develop influence? You give and serve. But I wasn't doing it for that. I was doing it because I wanted to help and make a difference. So I was always just there for people. And like Sean McVay will tell you, I've been walking with him since he got the job at 30 years old to be the head coach of the Rams, and was just there for him and supporting him and became his friend to help him. And a lot of these coaches and all of them, I'm there for them. And I realize that now. People are like, wow, look at the influence you've had. And I think, no, it's because I really just care about them and I'm here to serve and here to make a difference. And I wasn't looking to monetize. I wasn't looking to, gain influence. Influence was given to me by showing up and loving, serving, and caring. And I wrote this in The Carpenter. The Carpenter is sort of my life's mantra of loving, serving, and caring, and how to show up and do that every day. I follow Jesus. That's how he led. He loved, he served, and cared. And guess what? Impacted the world. The world keeps time based on his birth. Love, serve, care, you gain influence. So that's one thing I just want to share with people. And then I've learned so much from these leaders, and I've learned their characteristics, as you just asked. And what are their characteristics? They're optimistic. They believe in their teams. They're fiercely competitive, Ryan. I realized that recently. They're fiercely competitive. And man, they want to win and they are going after it. And I didn't realize that as much until recently when I was playing basketball with Dabo Sweeney. I went up to visit him at Clemson and he goes, bring your ball shoes. And I'm staying at his house and we're hanging out and we play basketball and we are competing. And I was winning. He would just buckle down, get fierce. And I was a good player. I was a better lacrosse player. I'm a better pickleball player. I'm good at basketball, but pickleball, I'll crush him. But basketball, he played in high school and was recruited to play in college, which I didn't know. And he was a really good basketball player. I mean, he's moving, boom. He looks like a basketball. He moves like one. I'm like, wow, Dab, I didn't realize you were this good. But he was fierce and competitive. I'm like, now I get it. That's why you're winning national championships. Not only do you love your players, not only do you hold them accountable, love and accountability, but you're also fiercely competitive. So I would say optimism, love and accountability, the two together combined, developing great relationships with your team, and then pursuing excellence with a fierce competitiveness, but a healthy competitiveness. Sometimes a coach can be competitive, but it's turned inward or turned outward towards the players. And so instead of attacking problems, you attack people. Great leaders, positive leaders, don't attack people, they attack problems. They're not demeaning, they're demanding. And that's the key. You gotta be demanding, but not demeaning. So there's all these characteristics. I wrote about this in The Power of Positive Leadership, not trying to be self-promotional, but if you're a leader, I encourage you to read that book, The Power of Positive Leadership. It will help you lead in a more positive way.